Good morning, everyone. This is Tim Wilmot speaking from Wizard Systems. Thanks for joining me today for GoldMine 101, our regular series of GoldMine presentations, short presentations. And this morning I'm going to focus on email templates, the email template feature of GoldMine. Now this presentation, this call will be about 20 minutes or so in duration. This is just an overview of this feature. It's not meant to be training. My company, Wizard Systems, offer many extensive training options that you might want to consider. Now on the call today, we've actually got about 42, 43 people on the call this morning. I know that the attendees are using all sorts of different versions of GoldMine. Pretty much what I'm showing you is relevant to all versions of GoldMine. This email template feature has been in GoldMine for some time. Now, the audio part of this presentation is one way only. If you've got any questions, please type those into the question box on your meeting control panel, and I'll do my best to answer those at the end of the session. Also, at the end of the call, I will give you an update on the latest GoldMine product news and any other information relating to GoldMine, just to keep you up to date. Now, this presentation is being recorded. After the call, you'll receive an automatic email from our system with a link to the recording, which you can, of course, look at again, and we'll post it most likely up on our YouTube channel as well. Okay, so let's get started. Just a brief mention about Wizard Systems, as I normally do, for those people. There's a few people on the call that haven't dealt with us before. We've been working with the GoldMine product for a long time. We're one of the top suppliers worldwide. We provide any amount of different services around GoldMine, so we can assist you with customizing the system, setting it up, doing upgrades, helping with training. We can train you at your office premises. You can come to our training center. We're based near Bristol in the UK. We can do training online. We have provided GoldMine all over the UK, Europe, and further afield. Distance no object, and obviously if you are some distance from us, we're most likely to do online, some kind of online servicing with you. Plus, lastly, we have a friendly, responsive help desk service here to make sure if you get stuck with GoldMine, you've got somebody to contact quickly to resolve any queries or questions you've got. Okay, so let's dive into GoldMine now and take a look at the email template feature. So why use email templates? Well, the top two benefits to you and your company of using email templates is, first of all, it's going to help you save time. Do you, in your company, in your processes, do you have regular emails that you or your colleagues send out that have the same look and feel, and you're repeating this every day, umpteen times? This could help you save a tremendous amount of time. The second key benefit is that it does ensure that everyone's emails has the same look and feel. So if it's important to you to have some identity, some common look to your templates, your emails with your logos, terms and conditions, email signature files, then this will ensure that those emails will have that same look and feel. You've got that same corporate identity there. And of course, with GoldMine, every email is going to be tracked in the history of the client's record. Nothing will go unrecorded, everything tracked in there. Plus, if you're using, as you may know, GoldMine has its own email capability. You don't need to use any additional software. You can manage all of your emails within GoldMine, and many of our clients, many of the people on the call this morning, do all of their emails within GoldMine. They don't use any other application. But as you may know, there is integration with Outlook provided with GoldMine. And these email templates could also be used with the Outlook link. So if you're creating emails via Outlook, those email templates, those common emails, will be available to you. How do you actually use templates? Well, they're available to you in a number of different ways. But if you click on a customer's email address on a contact record, That will launch a new email. It will bring up a default email to you. So in your preferences, you can define a default email for composing new emails, or when you forward emails, or when you reply to emails. And then from a little drop-down list there against the subject line, you've got an alphabetical order, all of your email templates, all of your templates, and all of your colleagues' templates as well. If you've got access to your colleagues' email templates, you can see those there as well. But from that drop-down list, you can easily select one of those templates and it will fill in, it will populate the message body for you. It will merge in some sort of salutation. It will end the email appropriately. It might have also your company signature file at the bottom there, giving your recipient a bit more information about you. There could also be some attached files to this as well. So how do you actually create an email template? Well, that's done from your document management center. So the document management center here, which I've selected already, or you could access from your GoldMine toolbar there, is the central place where you see all of your Word, Excel, and email templates. So on the left-hand side here of the document management center, roughly in the middle, you'll see all of your existing email templates displayed there with the default templates. And then you can also create these little folders for, if you actually start using this feature a lot, it might be useful to create little folders where you can actually store all of these older templates in there. So to create a new template, I can click on my document management center toolbar there to add, to create a new template. I give this template some kind of meaningful subject name. Let's keep it topical. We can then actually start to type in our text in the message body. So for example, I could start typing in a salutation for this customer. Now where my cursor is, I could also insert fields from the contact record, again helping you save time and making the email look a little bit more personal and professional. To assist you there, on the toolbar of the email template, there's a little insert field button there, and all of the common suspects are here to insert into that email. Within my contact details section, there we are, the salutation field. But you can see there's quite an extensive range of other fields that you may want to insert to make it a bit more personal. So all the contact information there, how you may end your email as well, cursor positions, recipient names, quite a lot of information there. You can also, once you know the syntax of these merge fields, you can also manually type in that merge field as well. So there we are. You see the syntax, a couple of chevrons either side of the merge field with a little ampersand character there. That's the dear field done. So then I can actually continue with the message body in there, and then I could end the email typically with a signature file. Now the signature file is created normally outside of GoldMine in an HTML format. You could do it in text, but normally it's an HTML format. So being HTML, it can have pictures. You can click, a customer could click on something, they could go to your website, they could go to your social network connections and see more information about you. So there we are, a quick email template created there. I could of course attach files to this as well. I could do a bit of checking of my spelling, but when you're done, you click on the Save Template button and it's now ready for use. So I could use it directly from the Document Management Center, or going back to my contact record just to double check on it, click on my email address there of the customer and click on the down arrow and next to the subject line, and somewhere down here will be my Happy Christmas email. Let's get to it. There we go. And I'll see did a little bit of a mix up of the spacing there, but you get the general idea. So that's the email template feature. Give it a go if you're not using it already. What I'd like to do now is open out, as I normally do, open out our presentation to any questions that you've got. So please locate your questions section on your meeting control panel. And the first question from Ray: how can you share email templates? Well, when you create a new template, by default, it goes into your area, in inverted commas. When I went to the Document Management Center, initially I was seeing my area. You can put it into, when you create these templates, you can put it into the public section or the public area. That's a nice way of sharing it. But also when you actually want to use an email template, you can actually use your colleagues' emails. Against the subject line, you'll be able to see a link to select one of your colleagues' templates there, Ray. Next question from Melanie: can you restrict who creates templates? Not as such. If they get to the Document Management Center, they could click on that Add button, as you saw me do, and they could create their own templates. You could restrict them in using their colleagues' email templates, but I don't think so. No, Melanie, I will check that after the call. I'm pretty sure I'm correct there. I don't think you can restrict that user there, so you just need to monitor that a little bit. Next question from Colin: you seem to have more tabs than me. How do you do that? Well, I assume you're meaning the tabs across the contact record. You just click on one of those little side arrows and you'll be able to see how you can customize and add in or take away the tabs. It's up to your own personal preferences there, Colin. Next question from Heather: is there any way to keep history of an email and reply to someone using a template email? Yes, Heather, that's all pretty much standard GoldMine there. Every email that you send out is put into history. Next question from Hannah: how do you link the external signature HTML file to GoldMine so it knows what to insert? So this is an external HTML file. It could be created with any application that can create HTML. Your company may have signature files already in an HTML format. You go to your options or preferences in GoldMine and the email section to select for the relevant email accounts that you've got. You could, of course, in GoldMine be maintaining more than one email address for you as a person. You just you'll see on that option screen where you point to that HTML or text file containing your signature file. And of course, you as a company, you may all have one signature file, and that signature file could merge in information about you as an individual: your name, your job title, your mobile number, and so on, your contact details, and so on. Next question from Matthew: can you merge an email template into a group or filter you've set up? Yes, you can, Matthew. That's pretty much standard at GoldMine. And before, GoldMine had two rather nice email marketing add-on options. This was the primary way of doing email marketing from GoldMine. So yes, you can, from the Document Management Center, you can merge that template to a group or filter or active contact set that you've got activated there. Next question from Mali: if you use the folders to tidy up your templates, you can still access the templates from the drop down. Yes, you can. Next question from Heather: sorry, I mean the body of an email sent in. You want to reply using a template. I've found it takes out the previous emails. So you need to look at your options, Heather. And so first of all, create a template that you're happy with the reply, the normal sort of default reply to your emails. select that in your options. You'll see in your email options, there's a little section where you can define the default template for replies, and that should get you sorted. You need to obviously just play around with the email template merge fields. There's one in there for example, there's one in there for reply text. So you could highlight part of the sender's email, and then you hit reply on the email in GoldMine, and you'll see in the new email back to that person, back to the original sender, it will have encapsulated that text that you'd highlighted to assist you in your reply back to that sender. Okay, I don't think there's any more questions coming through now. I probably go back there just in case there are any late questions. If any really late questions come in, I'll do my best to answer those via email. But there may be some time before I can answer those emails. With our system, there's a bit of a delay before I can access your newer questions there. Right, just a bit more information about the latest GoldMine news. So we announced recently that the latest release of GoldMine 2015.2 Hotfix 1 was released last week. Please contact us if you want any more information on the latest GoldMine version, which has a lot more exciting web access capabilities. Our next GoldMine introduction training course, if you've got any new starters joining your company first week back in the new year, we're doing an introductory course, and right after that an advanced training course as well. We've still got places for those. Over the Christmas break, our offices, our main offices are closed between 1 p.m. on the 24th of December, and we reopen at 9 a.m. on January the 4th. If you have any urgent support requests, you can email those to support@wizard-systems.com, our normal support address. We will be running a skeleton support team here over the Christmas break, and we'll do our best to answer any of your urgent queries there. Our next GoldMine session like this is expected mid-January. If you've got any good ideas for that session, I very much welcome to hear those from you. Please email me. My name is Tim Wilmot. Please email me at tim@wizard-systems.com. Thanks very much, Jill, for your kind comments, and happy Christmas to you too. Right, it just remains for me to thank everyone for your attendance this morning. Stay tuned for our series of presentations next year on GoldMine topics. We'll most likely do one on the support feature in January, but any ideas about topics, please email me. Thanks very much again. Have a nice Christmas and Happy New Year to you, and we hope to meet up with you in the new year. Thanks very much indeed.